Hello, you are watching another episode of Top 5, and today we will talk about the most expensive video games in history, whose budgets have matched and even surpassed Hollywood blockbusters. And the box office revenues sometimes reach figures that the film industry can only dream of. And all thanks to the fact that year after year, there are more and more gamers, and the games themselves are becoming more complex due to technological advancements. As a result, creating a quality product requires the work of the thousands of people, not just a few dozen as it was 15 years ago. So let's begin. Opening the top is the best car simulator in the world, Gran Turismo 5, an exclusive for PlayStation 3, which cost the developers $80 million. The game features over 1,000 cars from different countries, deep tuning, stunning graphics, and 30 tracks, each of which is a real-world track recreated in minute detail. GT5 sold 10 million copies, which is simply an incredible number for a game released on a single console. Fourth place goes to the famous Grand Theft Auto 4, which had a development cost of $100 million. This entire budget was recouped 3 times over on the very first day of sales. The game was included in the Guinness Book of Records for the most record-breaking in the media industry. At that time, it set records for first day and first week sales. There's no point in discussing the gameplay, as even people far removed from video games know about the GTA series. Third place is taken by the MMORPG. From BioWare Studio, Star Wars: The Old Republic, with a budget of $200 million. The first online role-playing game where all dialogues are voiced and each character class has its own storyline. Despite the huge budget, the game failed financially. The developers' forecasts for the number of active users did not even come halfway true, as there was relatively little content and gamers quickly mastered it, which led to them not renewing their subscriptions. But fortunately, over the years, after numerous expansions, Star Wars World Republic managed to gather a fairly decent permanent player base, gradually recouped its budget, and is now generating a good profit. In second place is another game from the GTA series, this time the 5th installment, which broke 8 Guinness records. Among them are the best-selling video game in 24 hours and the entertainment project that earned $1 billion, faster than anyone else. The budget was also a record at that time, amounting to $265 million. And that's not including the costs of developing the version for next-gen platforms. At the moment, sales for the old consoles reached 35 million copies. And the most expensive game in the history of entertainment is the console-exclusive Destiny, with an astronomical budget of $500 million. For comparison, the most expensive film, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, was made for a modest $300 million. Even more astonishing is that the money spent on the game was recouped just 1 day after its release. Destiny is a sci-fi MMO, FPS that requires a constant internet connection even though it can be played solo. However, playing alone, as in many other MMOs, is less effective and interesting. By the way, sometime after the game's budget was announced, the developers clarified that the funds also covered future updates, and part of the money was allocated for technology development. That's how it is. Like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episodes. Also, check out the 2 previous videos. Top 5, Technological Disasters and 5 Banned Films.